Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Pleasant good evening, everybody. Welcome to New Rockford for tonight's girls basketball game. We got a District 4 Region 2 Division B battle here in New Rockford tonight. It's the Nelson County Chargers at the New Rockford-Sheyenne Rockets here tonight. As we look at the standings and schedules and everything, or records, I guess, for these two clubs. Right now, Nelson County, they are 3-4 overall, and this is their first District 4 matchup of the year. Same for New Rockford-Sheyenne. This is their first District 4 matchup of the year, and they are 2-5 overall. New Rockford-Sheyenne, their last game, they beat Medina Pingree Cannon on Tuesday, a game you saw right here on yourliveevent.com. Next up for New Rockford-Sheyenne, they'll be at North Prairie in Rolla on Monday. Nelson County, their last game, they lost to Griggs Dakota on Tuesday. Next up, they'll take on the number one team in the state in Division B girls basketball, Benson County. That'll be in Mackville this coming Monday. So that's a look at these two clubs as they're going to meet here tonight. Let's see, we got two finals before this one. In the C Squad game, it was New Rockford-Sheyenne beating Nelson County by the final score of 22-20. And the JV game just finished up here as New Rockford-Sheyenne defeating Nelson County by the final score of 60-34, a game you saw right here on yourliveevent.com. And, of course, we got the varsity game coming up next. So New Rockford-Sheyenne trying to go for the 3-0 sweep here tonight, as so far they have won both the C Squad and JV contest here tonight. This is the Irie Insurance pregame reports. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Visit the website. Visit their website here to get a free quote today. And their website is irieins.com. So once again, irieins.com. All right, why don't we take our first break here? I got a chance to talk with both head coaches. So we'll meet Elliot Belquist and Gus Kieber. So they're both coming up, and then we'll get to the starting lineups, and then tip-off coming up from New Rockford. It's Division B girls basketball tonight. District 4 matchup between Nelson County and New Rockford-Sheyenne.
At Bank Forward of Carrington, they're more than just your local bank. They are your financial partner for every step of life. Open a checking or savings account today and enjoy easy access to your money with personalized service that makes banking simple. Need insurance, tax assistance, or investment advice? Their experts are here to guide you. From everyday banking to long-term planning, Bank Forward has you covered. Bank Forward, your partner for financial success. Visit bankforward.com and build your financial future. Member FDIC. Looking for your next ride? Make your move to Bassett Motors of Carrington, your hometown destination for new and used vehicles. From the latest Chevy and Buick models to certified pre-owned deals you can trust. They've got it all, right off of Highway 281. No matter your budget, there's a vehicle here with your name on it. Need maintenance? Their parts and service pros keep you rolling with expert care and honest prices. Call 701-652-2955 or visit BassettMotors.com. Stop by Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends. Right off Highway 281 in Carrington, Bickett Insurance is your trusted hometown choice for protection that fits your life. They are your local auto owners insurance agency, offering auto, home, farm, business, and life. Fast answers, friendly help, and coverage you can count on. That's the Bickett way. Serving Foster and Stutzman counties and throughout the state of North Dakota. Bickett Insurance of Carrington, your local auto owners insurance agency, protecting what matters most. Stop in today or visit BickettINS.com. Real people, real protection. At Carrington Dental Care, they treat you like family. Meet Dr. Chaz Bauer and Dr. Jay Bauer, your friendly neighborhood dentists who care about your smiles. Join their family of happy patients. Whether it's routine checkups or cosmetic dentistry, they're dedicated to making your smile shine. Join the countless families who love coming to Carrington Dental Care, trusted by our community for years. Visit them online at thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801. Schedule your appointment today. At Sendak Cooperative, we are proud to be your trusted full-service grain, agronomy, and energy choice for our communities in central North Dakota. For all of your grain, agronomy, and energy decisions, they are proud to support our local farmers and communities we work and live in. With our state-of-the-art facilities and dedicated team, we ensure your farming operation will be looked at with care and efficiency. Whether you're looking for marketing decisions, agronomy needs, fuel for your operation, or a hot cup of coffee at their C-stores, Sendak Cooperative has you covered. Visit them online at sendakcooperative.com to learn more about how they can serve you. Sendak Cooperative, proud to serve our communities in central North Dakota.
Welcome back to the pregame report. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. District 4 girls basketball tonight. New Rockford-Sheyenne hosting Nelson County Chargers. This is the Irie Insurance pregame report. Right now, head coach Elliot Belquist for the Rockets joins us. Thanks, coach, for taking time. And before we talk about your first District 4 matchup this season here, let's talk about MPB. You went into Pingree and beat the Thunder on Tuesday night, right, of this week?
Yeah, it was good. Good to see our effort. I never question these girls' effort, but it was good to see, the effort that they've shown this year, and then to be able to get some steals in that game. And that's something that we've been stressing is, anticipating some of those passes in the press that we put on, and they played hard. They played hard and played pretty a good 2-3 zone against them and rebounded well. So a couple things that we stressed and they executed.
Okay, District 4, Nelson County tonight here in New Rockford. So what are you expecting? What kind of game tonight?
Well, they like to shoot a lot of threes. I know that. And so we got to make sure that we get out and defend them. And, with 3-pointers, there's a lot of long rebounds, and got to make sure we do a good job boxing out so they don't get multiple opportunities. But, yeah, we're gonna try to get after it again and pick up the full court pressure and see if we can get some easy buckets.
Okay, sounds great. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Transform your home with Central City Lumber, your one-stop shop for all your home improvement needs. From showplace cabinets, stylish flooring, and Valspar paint, they have everything you need to bring your vision to life. Their expert team is here to help you choose the perfect materials and provide expert advice for your project. Plus, they build custom portable homes that can be moved anywhere in North Dakota. Visit Central City Lumber in Carrington today and see why they're the go-to destination for home improvement. Central City Lumber, quality you can build on.
At Central Pharmacy, we're more than just a pharmacy. We're your neighborhood destination for healthcare, home decor, and clothing. Pick up your prescriptions, then see what else we have to offer. With 2 convenient locations, we're always close by when you need us. Visit us in Carrington, where you'll find everything from everyday medications to one-of-a-kind gifts. Or stop by our New Rockford store, offering fast service, personal care, and that perfect item for any occasion. Central Pharmacy, 2 locations, 1 mission, caring for you every day.
Welcome back to the pregame report. My name is Greg, right here on YourLiveEvent.com. This is the Irie Insurance pregame report. Coaches' interviews continue. Gus Keeber joins us for Nelson County Chargers. Thanks, Coach, for joining us here on Your Live Event. And before we talk about the Rocket matchup here tonight, District 4 matchup too, let's talk about your last game. You fell to the Titans at Griggs Dakota on Tuesday, correct?
Correct. Yeah, it was a 62-31 game there. Definitely wasn't our best showing there whatsoever. And, when you have a younger team like we do, where they're mainly 8th graders, freshmen, and sophomores out there, there's going to be some ups and downs throughout the season there. And, there was the practice leading up to it. We just felt like the focus wasn't where it needed to be there necessarily. And, we've always kind of say you play how you practice. And we felt like yesterday we had a really good practice leading up into today. And honestly, you're not going to win every single game going throughout the season there. And you can look at it as like winning and losing, or you can look at it as winning and learning. And I think this is another good example of we had to learn from that. And just about competing and playing hard at all times there. And I think that was a game too when honestly we couldn't hit water if we fell out of a boat that day. So we were kind of letting our shot making ability determine what kind of energy we were going to bring in that game. And it was a good atmosphere there in Glenfield as well there too. And I'll tip my cap to them. They were ready to go in that game, and Dakota played really well. But we're hoping today that after a good practice yesterday, that it kind of carries over into today.
Okay, so yeah, what are you expecting? District 4, New Rockford-Sheyenne here. What kind of game and how big would a win be tonight?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, anytime we're talking about the first district game of the year, it's a big deal. Determine your seeding going into the tournaments here in a month or so. But Ava Peterson, anytime you talk about New Rockford, she's the first name that pops in your head there. Very talented player, all around athlete in multiple sports here too. Good kid from what we understand here too. And so she is going to be a focal point of our defense, trying to make sure not necessarily even stop her, but try to contain her, make her have to work for everything out there. And then honestly for us, it's just getting back in the rhythm of getting good ball movement out there, being vocal on the five that are on the court and everybody that's on the bench as well there too. And a big problem we had on Tuesday was just our lack of boxing outs, and it was collectively as a group. We might have 3 or 4 girls on one possession doing their job, and one person maybe just fell asleep for a second here and there. So there's definitely some things to learn and get better at, and we're kind of hoping that translates to today.
Okay, awesome. Thanks so much and good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Jeez, that's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
Welcome back to the IRA Insurance pregame report. We're live in New Rockford for District 4 girls basketball tonight. New Rockford-Sheyenne taking on Nelson County. All right, let's check out the starting lineups here for both clubs as we'll check out Nelson County Chargers. First up, their Division B Region 2 District 4 team. Of course, it's a District 4 contest here tonight. This is their first, both teams District 4 matchup this year. Nelson County 3-4 overall. Their head coach is Gus Keeber in his 6th year, assisted by his wife, Savannah Keeber. Okay, the Chargers, if you look at the roster here, no seniors or juniors on the roster. So sophomores, freshmen, and 8th graders on the roster only here for Nelson County. At a guard will be number 4, Kenley Blasey. She's a 5'6" sophomore. Second guard here is Cara Saturn. She wears number 11. She's a 5'7" sophomore. And the third guard is number 12, Aubrey Christensen, 5'4" sophomore. Forwards, 2 forwards. One is Ella Lundaby. Wears number 10. She's a 5'8" freshman. And also another forward here is Haley Ovdom, number 22. She's a 5'7" sophomore. Off the bench for Coach Keeber, we could see Sydney Anderson, a freshman, and also Devin Fugner, a sophomore. So that's the lineup here for head coach Gus Keeber and the Nelson County Chargers. Now for New Rockford-Sheyenne Rockets, the home team. This is their first District 4 matchup of the year. They are 2-5 overall. Their head coach is Elliot Belquist in his 15th year, assisted by Nathan Jensen. And the Rockets going to start like they did on Tuesday night in Pingree. So at guard will be Isla Jacobson, a 5'6" freshman. Second guard here is Emmy Belquist, 5'7" junior, wears number 1. Jacobson, number 0. Third guard is number 5, Jada Schumacher, 5'6" sophomore. And 2 forwards. One is number 2, Casey Weisenberger, a 5'7" junior. And also number 23, Ava Peterson, a 5'8" senior. Peterson, the only senior on the roster here for the Rockets. The Rockets, then they have 2 juniors, 4 sophomores, some freshmen, 8th and 7th graders on the roster. Off the bench for Coach Belquist tonight, we could see Bria Ingalls, a sophomore, Kensley Ingalls, a 7th grader, and Darby Azure, a sophomore. So that's the lineup here for New Rockford-Sheyenne Rockets and head coach Elliot Belquist. Okay, well, still got a little bit of time here. They're still doing the warm-ups. Probably another couple minutes away from national anthem. And the starting lineups here, when they announce them. So the refs for this one got Roger Mertens and Simon Beach and Kirk Baith. So our refs here tonight. Check out the 7th Division B girls basketball poll. This was released last night. Benson County remains number 1. They were number 1 last week, been there for a little bit. Number 2 is Lemoore Litchfield Marion. They were 2 last week as well. Flasher jumps up to 3. They were 4th last week. Number 4 is Central McLean. They were 3 last week. And then there's a tie for 5th between Hatton Northwood, who wasn't rated last week, and Maple River, who was 5th also last week. Others receiving votes for Division B top 5 girls teams in the state, Canberra Bowbells and Tioga. So that's the latest poll. The polls coming out every Wednesday night. So that's the latest Division B girls basketball poll. All right, make sure to check out our broadcast schedule on yourliveevent.com. Lots of games coming up and going on right now. Plus, you can go back and watch previous games on yourliveevent.com. Reminder, we also got the Barnes County Boys Basketball Tournament going on today, and that'll wrap up tomorrow with the placing round starting at 3 o'clock with the 7th place game. So you can check out all the sports. We got wrestling on tonight, some Minnesota sports, some North Dakota sports. So lots of stuff going on, actually, including boys basketball, Oak Grove and Kindred tonight. So make sure to check that out. And also want to send a shout out to Athletic Director Elliot Belquist here in New Rockford for all his hospitality and making us feel right at home here in New Rockford. So thanks everybody here in New Rockford-Sheyenne for allowing us to be on and helping us get on and making us feel right at home, including Athletic Director Elliot Belquist. All right, we'll take a break for the national anthem. We'll be back right after this with tip-off. Thanks for tuning in to the Irie Insurance pregame reports.
In the heart of North Dakota, James River Ag is proud to serve New Rockford and surrounding communities. Since 2017, founder Taylor Keplin and his team have delivered trusted agronomy solutions, premium seed, and expert spraying on the ground and in the air. They go the extra mile because your farm is more than a business, it's a way of life. They are your partner and will help you make informed decisions and stay ahead of the challenges every season brings. James River Ag. Quality products, trusted service. Let's grow together. A foundation forged in their grandfather's shop. Martin's Welding and Machine of Glenfield creates custom parts for farmers and ranchers to solutions for local residents and growing businesses. They're also your certified dealer and installer for PowerLift hydraulic doors. Designed for strength, sealed for North Dakota weather. Custom designed and built for your door size. Call 701-785-2555 or visit martinswelding.com. Serving all of North Dakota and beyond. Martin's Welding and Machine. Matt and Mike will make it right.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers. They are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Welcome back here to New Rockford. I'm Greg for YourLiveEd.com. Thanks again to all of our sponsors for making this broadcast possible here. So appreciate that. All the great sponsorships from around the area to make this broadcast possible here tonight. All right, so it's New Rockford-Sheyenne and Nelson County. We also got Damien running the camera here for us tonight. Thanks, Damien. All right, 8 minutes on the clock, and we should be set for action here for this Division B District 4 girls basketball contest. And they're announcing the starting lineups for the Rockets. There's Jacobson, Belquist starting. Weisenberger. Schumacher. And then there's Ava Peterson. All right, so we should be set for action here now. Looks like Peterson will jump it up in the middle for the Rockets. And she'll jump it up against Blasey. So here we go. Ball is tipped, and we're underway from New Rockford. It's going to go to the jumper, Peterson, and she gets it. So the Rockets will have first possession here to start this one. Dish it inside to Peterson. It's double teamed right away. Kicks it back out. They'll swing it up top. Now right side. There's Casey Weisenberger penetrating baseline. It's going to be knocked away and stays Rocket ball. So here are the Rockets with it back. Peterson, Belquist on the inbounds. Drives, 15-footer, bounces short. Rebound. Be pulled down by Aubrey Christensen, sophomore. No seniors or juniors on the roster for Nelson County. All sophomores, 8th grade, and freshmen. Here's a shot up from the right wing, falls off. Tipped. There was number 10. That was Lundeby. All right, here's the Rockets quickly back to the way. Still no score, almost a minute in. Quick around to Schumacher. Now Belquist with it. Dishes inside to Peterson. Going to be tipped right to the hands of Jacobson. She'll put it in for 2. And Jacobson gets things going here for the Rockets. 2-0. Press put on by New Rockford-Sheyenne. So Nelson County Chargers with it. Break the press, no problem. Here's Obdam. Obdam left wing. Skip pass over right side to Christensen. Christensen up top. Looks like man pressure put on for the Rockets here. Try to work it inside. It's going to be turned over. First turnover on the Chargers. Back to the way is Peterson. Peterson leaves it for Jacobson. She'll swing it over right side. Here's Weisenberger, 3-ball. Falls off. Rebound will be pulled down by Nelson County. That's Saturn. Saturn kicks it right side. Now baseline for the Chargers. Number 4, it's Blasey with it. She'll reset the offense here. Chargers still looking for their first points here. The contest. They dish it to Saturn. Now back up top. Here's a 3-ball by Blasey. No good. Rebound to New Rockford-Sheyenne. So Rockets get it back. Weisenberger with it. Out top to Belquist. They'll swing it near side. Here's a 3-ball by Schumacher. No good. Rebound will be pulled down by Lundeby. Lundeby tried to drive to the bucket. It's knocked away, last touched by the Rockets. So Nelson County Chargers will get the ball back. Head coach Gus Keeber in his 6th year, assisted by his wife, Savannah. All right, here's a catch and shoot triple by Christensen. No good. Rebound, Nelson County. Blasey keeps it alive. I don't think it hit the rim, so shot clock's at 21. Christensen again. That one is still no good. Rebound Rockets. So Belquist will push it up. Belquist leaves it for Peterson. Spinning left side. And give it to Peterson at the free throw line. She finds Jacobson long two. No good. Schumacher got the rebound, went in, and it's got stripped and went out of bounds, be turned over. Nelson County sub, it's going to be Sydney Anderson, a 5'9" freshman in there, number 15. Nelson County, the backcourt. Christensen with it. Blasey. And now it's taken away by Belquist, turned over. And now we got a loose ball, and it'll be stay New Rockford-Sheyenne. Belquist will trigger it in underneath the bucket for the Rockets. Belquist gets it in. We got a foul. I think Saturn. Oh, we'll check. Let's see. It is Saturn. Saturn's first personal, first team. Belquist on the inbounds. Gets it in to Peterson. Ball's knocked away. Gets it back. Belquist back with it. Left wing three. No good. And loose ball. Last touch by New Rockford-Sheyenne, or Nelson County. So the Rockets will get it back. Belquist, the junior 5'7" guard, will trigger it in. Right side. Belquist's shot hits the back rim, falls off. Christensen will push it up for the Chargers on the rebound here. Christensen, and ball gets away and knocked out of bounds. So it'll be Christensen on the trigger right by the Rockford-Sheyenne bench. Sub for the Chargers going to be Haley Ogden back in there, a sophomore. No, Ogden checks back, or checks out. Let's see who checked in there. Here is Blasey with it. Or Lundeby checked out, rather. All right, here is Christensen now for Nelson County. Blasey. Saturn with it. She'll drive, double teamed. Dish it inside, and the shot up is good for Anderson. Sydney Anderson, the freshman forward, has 2 points off the bench, and we're tied at 2. First tie of the ball game. 4 minutes to go on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard here in the first quarter. Eisenberger, here's a 3 ball from the baseline. That falls off by Schumacher, and now we got a tie up. And it's going to point to Nelson County. Here's number 10 back in there, Lundeby, Ella Lundeby, freshman. All right, Chargers in the backcourt. It's Blasey with it. Blasey, triple team, crosses the timeline. Blasey up front, bounce pass at the free throw line. So Anderson is knocked away. The layup the other way is no good by Jacobson. Peterson, the putback, she's fouled. And she'll shoot a couple free throws here. Blasey picks up her first, second team. So at the line will be Peterson, the senior. Peterson free throw is up and no good. She'll get another one though. Both teams kind of cold shooting here in the first quarter. And free throw is up and no good. She might get another one as Charger went across the free throw line there before the shot was released. All right, here's Peterson again. Third free throw attempt, and that one's good. 3-2, New Rockford-Sheyenne up. 3:33 to go in the first quarter on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Visit dhb.bank. Here's Christensen back to the way for the Chargers. Drives baseline near side. Here's Blasey now. Bounce pass over left side. That's Haley Ogden. Now we got a whistle. And a foul on Nelson County, it looks like. Sub in there, it's going to be Kinsley Ingalls, 7th grader for the Rockets. Timeout, Rockets. We'll do the same as 3-2. Rockets leading Nelson County. 3:17 to go in the first. We'll be back in 30.
Whether you're local or driving through Carrington, make sure to stop into the Prairie Inn restaurant. They have the best breakfast and coffee, but they also have some of the best dinner and supper entrees too. The Prairie Inn is your breakfast, dinner, and supper headquarters. Stop in and you can sink your teeth into some tasty sandwiches and soups. Take a trip through the Express Line salad bar with hot entree and, of course, the delicious pies and desserts. Located right by the roundabout in Carrington. Call 701-652-3976.
Welcome back to New Rockford. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks again to all of our sponsors. Really appreciate it. Okay, well, let's see. The Rockets will get the ball back after the timeout. Up 3-2 here. And pressure put on by the Chargers. Belquist with it now. The dish inside to Peterson. A little overhead and be turned over. Got the Rockets down for 2 turnovers now. Blasey back with it for the Chargers. Blasey stops and pops. 3-ball. Got it! That puts the Chargers on top for the first lead here. 5-3 over New Rockford-Sheyenne. Or second lead, rather. Here's a dish to Peterson. Now a foul from behind. And it's going to be on, let's see, that's Lundeby. That's going to be her first, 3rd team. Saturn back in there along with Schumacher. And 33 will be back in there. Devin Fugner, 5'7" sophomore. Belquist to trigger for NRS, New Rockford-Sheyenne. Get it into Weisenberger. Here's a shot up and off the glass, no good by Ingalls. Rebound. Oh, loose ball is Ingalls knocked away, but Blasey gets it back for Nelson County. Nelson County, the ball in the lead, 2:24 to go in the first. Blasey gets a screen, hesitates, drives baseline, steps back now, resets. Right side, Fugner. Now Saturn tried to work it inside, it's knocked away. State Nelson County Charger basketball. District 4 girls basketball contest here in New Rockford tonight. On YourLiveEvent.com. And lob it up to Ovdom. Now Saturn. Saturn, 3-ball, right wing. No good. Rebound New Rockford-Sheyenne. Now a tie-up. And the arrow points to New Rockford-Sheyenne. So Rockets get it back. 2:04 to go in the first quarter. All right, walking it up is Kinsley Ingalls. To Belquist, the junior. Belquist driving to the bucket. Got it to fall. Emmy Belquist. Her first 2 points. We're tied at 5. Another tie here. Nelson County with it. Saturn, number 11. Crossing the timeline. Works it up. Anderson now over. Here's a shot up. Anderson gets the rebound. It drops in for Anderson. She's got 4 of the 7 for Nelson County. Ingalls back with it for New Rockford-Sheyenne. Between the 2 circles. Finds Schumacher. Schumacher gets the screen. Drives. Loses the handle. Finds Belquist. 15-footer for the baseline. Got it! Emmy Belquist has 4. We're tied at 7. 3rd tie of the ball game. Press put on by the Rockets. And now we got a reach and foul. It's going to be on Ingalls. Kinsley Ingalls will pick up her first team. And there's number 12, Christensen, and also back in there is Isla Jacobson, 5'6" freshman for the Rockets. Press put on by New Rockford-Sheyenne. Nelson County in the backcourt. Get it to Anderson. Back to Aubrey Christensen. Now loose ball and last touched by the Rockets. The Chargers will have it right by their bench. Saturn has it. She'll drive across the timeline. We've got a whistle now. It might be Ingalls again. That's going to be Ingalls' second team. Looks like Casey Weisenberger will have to check in for her. All right, Chargers on the sideline. Aubrey Christensen will trigger it in. Tied at 7, 1:02 to go, first quarter. Saturn with it. Bounce pass to Fugner. Now work it inside. To Ovdom, nice move inside, can't get it. Rebound Belquist. And Belquist will push it up. A nice pass up front. Schumacher all alone in the 2 the other way. Jada Schumacher, nice assist Belquist. The Rockets have retaken the lead now, 9-7 with 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Here's Saturn with it for the Chargers. Saturn crossing the timeline. Gonna go all the way. The floater and draws the foul. She'll shoot 2. So the foul is going to be on Jada Schumacher. That's her first, third team. Actually, yes, third team foul. So at the line will be Anderson. No, I'm sorry, no free throws. Here is Blazy back in here. She'll check in for Haley Obdom. The trigger will be Aubrey Christensen. Christensen gets it in. Kenley Blazy. Bounce pass over to Christensen. Christensen up top. Gets it back after a bounce off a teammate. Now here's Saturn with it. She'll drive baseline underneath the bucket. Now it's going to be almost taken away, but here's a 3-ball left wing. That's going to be short by Christensen. Rebound Rockets, 10 seconds. Elquist finds Weisenberger. Looks at the bucket, drives. It's going to be stolen away. 3 seconds. Now it's stolen right back. And now we got it over and back, it looks like. The shot was put up by Peterson, didn't go in, but wouldn't have counted anyway. So it's going to be 0.2 left here for the Chargers to get a shot off. See if they can get a shot up. And we'll try. All right, 9-7 to Rockford-Sheyenne leading Nelson County after quarter 1, quarter 2 coming in next right here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassiz Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve, so we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Welcome back to New Rockford. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. It's Division B District 4 girls basketball here tonight. Nelson County against New Rockford-Sheyenne. First district contest for both of these clubs. Right now the Rockets have the 2-point lead. It was a tight first quarter, kind of back and forth, and both teams kind of cold shooting. All right, let's see what Nelson County can do with it here to start with the second. Looks like a zone put out. It's a 2-3 zone by the Rockets now. Working inside Obdom. She'll kick it out. Here's Blazy for 3. No good. Board by Belquist. And Belquist will bring it up. Works it to Peterson. Nice pass. Peterson completes it, and she'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Nice assist, Belquist. She's had quite a few of those. I think 2 or 3 at least assists tonight. All right, Peterson at the line to shoot and 1. Fouls on Nelson County. That's going to go on Saturn. That'll be her second. And 3-point play is not complete. Nelson County the rebound, and now we got a tie up. Arrow points back to New Rockford-Sheyenne. So Aubrey Christensen will trigger it in for New Rockford should get it back. Here's Belquist now. Belquist will trigger it in underneath the bucket. Peterson double team, kicks it out. Belquist, 3-ball, no good. Rebound, loose, and Schumacher gets it back. Try to get it to Peterson. Now it's going to be taken, but right back again. Here's Belquist, 3-ball, right wing. Got it! Belquist has 7. And the Rockets up now 14-7. 7:10 to go till halftime. Here's Christensen back to the way. Saturn with it now. Saturn Finds Ovdom down low. She goes to the bucket. Can't get it. Rebound, Peterson. Peterson will push it up. Ava Peterson to the bucket and fouled. She'll shoot 2. Foul is going to be on Blazy. That's going to be her first team foul. Or I'm sorry, second team foul. Here's Peterson at the line. She's 1 for 4 at the charity stripe so far tonight. Free throw is up and no good. She'll know though. 3 points for the senior forward. Peterson's next one is up and no good. All right, here's Nelson County back to the way. Christensen. And Belquist steals but goes out of bounds. So the Chargers will get it back. Here's Blazy with it. Blazy up top. Over to Christensen. She'll drive baseline. Loose ball. And be a tie-up. And the arrow points back to Nelson County. Blazy to trigger. Blazy gets to the Saturn. And, ball went one way. And Lundaby went the other. He turned over 4 turnovers now on the Chargers. All right, here's Belquist. She'll jog it up for the Rockets of NRS. New Rockford-Sheyenne. Belquist finds Peterson, and it's going to be stolen. The Rockets down for 3 turnovers. Here's Blazy. Over to Christensen. Back to Blazy up top between the 2 circles, right by the Rocket logo here in New Rockford. And now the Chargers will throw it away. 5 turnovers on them. Here is Sydney Anderson in there, the freshman forward, off the bench. Still 14-7, Rockets leading it on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Here's Emmy Belquist. Belquist swings it left side, Engels. It's Bria Engels, a sophomore in there. They work it inside. Here's a shot up and off the glass, no good by Schumacher. Last touch by the Chargers, so Rockets will get it back. Now some discussion. All right, Belquist. Is it up top to Engel, or check that, that's Jacobson. Inside to Peterson, and ball's knocked away. Peterson's trying to get it underneath, but Saturn's doing a nice job defending her inside there. All right, here is New Rockford-Sheyenne. Right side, Schumacher now. Belquist with it. Here's Schumacher inside, kicks it back out, and knocked away, and right to Coach Keever. And Nelson County, or New Rockford-Sheyenne, will get it back. In there for NRS is Liza Steele, 5'3", 8th grader. Steele with it, coming in off the bench. Back to Belquist. She'll penetrate. Off balance shot, no good. Rebound Schumacher, didn't hit the rim. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Belquist. Belquist kicks it inside, knocked away, and Nelson County gets it back. Here's Saturn, 1-on-1 the other way. Saturn spins and knocked away, gets it back. Saturn pull up 3 ball, short. Weak side board, pulled down by Nelson County. Now falls down and travels there. Ogden back in. I think that was Lundaby on the rebound, but we had timeout now. All right, timeout, 14-7. New Rockford-Sheyenne leads at 5:04 to go till half. We'll be back in 1 minute.
What does it mean to be locally owned and operated? For Cenex, it means everything. It means that we know if you take your coffee to go or if you like to stay a while. It means we've helped Little Leagues get jerseys and local festivals get funding. It means we know what our communities need. So you'll always leave Cenex with a full tank, full of snacks, or full of smiles. Or all of the above. And that means the world to us. Cenex, powered locally.
At Bank Forward of Carrington, they're more than just your local bank. They are your financial partner for every step of life. Open a checking or savings account today and enjoy easy access to your money with personalized service that makes banking simple. Need insurance, tax assistance, or investment advice? Their experts are here to guide you. From everyday banking to long-term planning, Bank Forward has you covered. Bank Forward, your partner for financial success. Visit bankforward.com and build your financial future. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to New Rockford. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. 14-7, New Rockford-Sheyenne leading Nelson County. New Rockford-Sheyenne will get the ball back here. A long pass up to Peterson. Peterson gets it. She'll drive to the bucket. Nice move. Peterson completes it. Nice pass again, Emmy Belquist. 16-7. Chargers back to the way. It's going to go out of bounds. And stay Chargers ball. Christensen will trigger it in. Aubrey Christensen. Looking. The inbounds. Gets it back. She might have still in bounds there. Or out of bounds when she got the ball. All right, here's New Rockford-Sheyenne back with it now. Belquist met by Blasey up top. Right side, Peterson. Man pressure put on by the Chargers. Peterson kicks it over. Here's Steele. Steele over Schutemacher. Left open 3-ball. A little bit too hard. Rebound battled for. Belquist clears it. New shot clock. Over to Peterson, right wing. Here's Steele with it. Double teamed. In trouble. Finds Belquist. Belquist, 15-footer. Too hard. And rebound to be pulled down by Anderson. Anderson has it for the Chargers in the backcourt. Anderson finds Saturn. Saturn try to work it inside. Gonna be taken away. 6 turnovers now on the Chargers. Here's Belquist back to the way. Belquist finds Peterson. Back to Belquist. Left open. 3-ball. No good. Rebound. Nelson County. Now we got a tie up and maybe a foul actually on Steele. We'll double check. Yep, gonna be on Steele. Liza Steele, the 8th grader, picks up her first team. Let's see. We got back in there for New Rockford-Sheyenne, Jacobson and Weisenberger, and then let's see, Lundaby back in there for Nelson County. All right, press put on by the Rockets. In the backcourt is Christensen. Gets it into Blasey. Blasey crossing the timeline. The Chargers will reset the offense. Knocked away, stolen by Peterson. Here's the steal, and the layup is good for Peterson. All right, so here's Nelson County. Been stuck on 7 for a while here. Almost 5 minutes in, they have yet to score here in the second quarter. 9-7 at the end of the first quarter. Here's a 3-ball, short. Belquist rebound. Belquist up top to Jacobson. They got Belquist now. Fires over to Steele. Thought about the 3. Instead, she'll fire it up top. To Isla Jacobson. Trying to work it inside. It's going to be thrown a little bit over the head of Weisenberger. And Rockets retain. So New Rockford-Sheyenne will get the ball. Belquist will trigger it in. Belquist on the inbounds. Peterson off the glass. No good. Rebound Saturn. Saturn with it for the Chargers of Nelson County. District 4, Region 2, Division B girls basketball team. This is a District 4 matchup here. Swinging over to Christensen. Nelson County 3-4. New Rockford-Sheyenne 2-5. Here's a 3-ball right wing. Got it! Blasey. She's got 6 points, 2 threes. And now the Chargers cut the gap here to 8 with 2:12 to go till half. Rockets back with it. Here's Steele, baseline. Loose ball stolen away. Now we got a foul. Steele committed the foul. Steele will pick up her second team. Schumacher will check in for her. All right, here's Blasey now for the Chargers. Double team, left wing. Trying to find help. And taken away by Belquist. Now stepped out of bounds. So New Rockford-Sheyenne will almost get a steal, but cough it back up. Here's Nelson County. .97 seconds to go here in the first half. Lundaby now. Christensen. Try to work it inside, knocked away and stolen. 7 turnovers on Nelson County. Pass way up front to Jacobson. Jacobson gets it back, works it inside. It's going to be knocked away. 5 turnovers on New Rockford-Sheyenne. Back to the way is Blasey to the buckets, partially blocked by Weisenberger. Here's New Rockford-Sheyenne back to the way. Schumacher has it. Now it's knocked away and stays New Rockford-Sheyenne ball. Here is Bria Ingalls, 5'1" sophomore in there. Belquist gets it into Bria Ingalls. Schumacher now. Belquist, 3-ball. Off the glass and in. A bank 3 for Belquist. 21-10, 11-point lead now for New Rockford-Sheyenne. Loose ball. Chargers cough it up. That's 8 turnovers now. On a 1-second shot clock differential. Here's Weisenberger. Kick it out. Schumacher, 3-ball baseline. No good. Board Nelson County. Shot clock off. 18 seconds left. Blasey with it. She'll push it up. Here's Saturn. Saturn and throws it away. Rocket gets it back. Here's Schumacher. She can't get it off the glass. Now we got a whistle and last touch by Nelson County. So New Rockford-Sheyenne will get it back. They'll got 1.6 to get a shot off here before the halftime break. Oh, Nelson County, let's see, we got some subs. Number 3 is going to be in there. I'm not sure who number 3 is. 33 is Fugner. Rockets have it underneath their bucket. Belquist to trigger. Peterson at the buzzer. No good. Now we will head to halftime with your score at the halftime break. New Rockford-Sheyenne 21, Nelson County 10. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back right after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Looking for your next ride? Make your move to Bassett Motors of Carrington, your hometown destination for new and used vehicles. From the latest Chevy and Buick models to certified pre-owned deals you can trust. They've got it all right off of Highway 281. No matter your budget, there's a vehicle here with your name on it. Need maintenance? Their parts and service pros keep you rolling with expert care and honest prices. Call 701-652-2955 or visit BassettMotors.com. Stop by Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends. Right off Highway 281 in Carrington, Bickett Insurance is your trusted hometown choice for protection that fits your life. They are your local auto owners insurance agency, offering auto, home, farm, business, and life. Fast answers, friendly help, and coverage you can count on. That's the Bickett way. Serving Foster and Stutzman counties and throughout the state of North Dakota. Bickett Insurance of Carrington, your local auto owners insurance agency, protecting what matters most. Stop in today or visit BickettINS.com. Real people, real protection. At Carrington Dental Care, they treat you like family. Meet Dr. Chaz Bauer and Dr. Jay Bauer, your friendly neighborhood dentists who care about your smiles. Join their family of happy patients. Whether it's routine checkups or cosmetic dentistry, they're dedicated to making your smile shine. Join the countless families who love coming to Carrington Dental Care, trusted by our community for years. Visit them online at thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801. Schedule your appointment today. At Sendak Cooperative, we are proud to be your trusted full-service grain, agronomy, and energy choice for our communities in central North Dakota. For all of your grain, agronomy, and energy decisions, they are proud to support our local farmers and communities we work and live in. With our state-of-the-art facilities and dedicated team, we ensure your farming operation will be looked at with care and efficiency. Whether you're looking for marketing decisions, agronomy needs, fuel for your operation, or a hot cup of coffee at their C-stores, Sendak Cooperative has you covered. Visit them online at sendakcooperative.com to learn more about how they can serve you. Sendak Cooperative, proud to serve our communities in central North Dakota.
Transform your home with Central City Lumber, your one-stop shop for all your home improvement needs. From showplace cabinets, stylish flooring, and Valspar paint, they have everything you need to bring your vision to life. Their expert team is here to help you choose the perfect materials and provide expert advice for your project. Plus, they build custom portable homes that can be moved anywhere in North Dakota. Visit Central City Lumber in Carrington today and see why they're the go-to destination for home improvement. Central City Lumber, quality you can build on.
At Central Pharmacy, we're more than just a pharmacy. We're your neighborhood destination for healthcare, home decor, and clothing. Pick up your prescriptions and see what else we have to offer. With 2 convenient locations, we're always close by when you need us. Visit us in Carrington, where you'll find everything from everyday medications to one-of-a-kind gifts. Or stop by our New Rockford store, offering fast service, personal care, and that perfect item for any occasion. Central Pharmacy, 2 locations, 1 mission, caring for you every day.
Welcome back here to New Rockford High School. I'm Greg for your liveevent.com. So we got a halftime break here. This District 4 girls basketball contest in New Rockford. Halftime score is 21-10. New Rockford-Sheyenne leading over Nelson County. Let's check out the unofficial first half stats for you. Let's check out the visitors. First up, Nelson County. They got 2 players in the scoring column. Kenley Blasey has 6. She's got 2 3 balls. And then Sydney Anderson has 4. They did not shoot a free throw that first half, and then they had 9 turnovers. Fouls, 2 each for Saturn and Blasey, and then 1 for Lundeby. Okay, so now for New Rockford-Sheyenne, they have 4 players in the scoring column. Leading the way is the junior Emmy Belquist with 10. She's got 2 threes, including a bank 3. Ava Peterson has 7. Isla Jacobson 2, and Jada Schumacher 2. Free throws, they were 1 of 6 in the first half, all by Ava Peterson. Turnovers, I have them down for 5. Fouls, Steele, and Ingalls, Kinsley Ingalls, each have 2, and then 1 for Schumacher. So that's the stats here for this one for the Rockets of New Rockford-Sheyenne and the Chargers of Nelson County. C-Squad and JV game both went to New Rockford-Sheyenne, so they're trying to go for the sweep here tonight over Nelson County. Okay, well, let's see. I want to check out some other scores for you. We got a little extra time at the halftime break. As I will check out some Division B girls hoops for you, some other scores for you. In the fourth, our Redeemers leading West Hope Newburgh 57-43. Final, Des Lacs Burlington over Trenton 52-45. Another final, TGU over Drake Animus 50-41. In the second, it's EKM leading South Border 28-4. Halftime, Lewis and Clark Berthold leading Surrey 25-18. In the third quarter, Wyoming Lidgewood lead Hakinson 28-16. Final for you, Benson County, number 1 in the state, beats Mayport CG 59-39. Halftime, Sargent County over Oaks 28-13. That's on your live event. Halftime, Mohall Lansford Sherwood leading Velva 32-23. In the second, it's 26-21, Divide County leading Powers Lake Burke Central. In the second, Hatton Northwood leading Drayton Valley Edinburgh 20-19. In the first, it's Linton HMB leading Napoleon Gackle Streeter at Napoleon 8-0. And also in the first, Garrison leading Wilton Wing 24-3. So that's some of the scores I have for you for Division B girls basketball tonight. All right, well, we'll take another break, and we'll come back with second half action from New Rockford next on yourliveevent.com. Your halftime score is New Rockford-Sheyenne 21, Nelson County 10.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No, 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 no! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez.
Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
In the heart of North Dakota, James River Ag is proud to serve New Rockford and surrounding communities. Since 2017, founder Taylor Keplin and his team have delivered trusted agronomy solutions, premium seed, and expert spraying on the ground and in the air. They go the extra mile because your farm is more than a business, it's a way of life. They are your partner and will help you make informed decisions and stay ahead of the challenges every season brings. James River Ag. Quality products, trusted service. Let's grow together. A foundation forged in their grandfather's shop. Martin's Welding and Machine of Glenfield creates custom parts for farmers and ranchers to solutions for local residents and growing businesses. They're also your certified dealer and installer for PowerLift hydraulic doors. Designed for strength, sealed for North Dakota weather. Custom designed and built for your door size. Call 701-785-2555 or visit martinswelding.com. Serving all of North Dakota and beyond. Martin's Welding and Machine. Matt and Mike will make it right.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers. They are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back here to New Rockford. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. The third quarter about to start here. This District 4 Division B girls basketball contest. 21-10, New Rockford-Sheyenne leading Nelson County. Nelson County, they'll be back in Mackville on Monday to take on number 1 rated Benson County. And New Rockford-Sheyenne will be back in action Monday. They got to travel to Rolla on Monday to take on North Prairie. So that's both District 4 contests there in North Prairie and also Benson County. Benson County 9-0. They won again tonight, so I think they're 10-0. They beat Mayport CG tonight, Division 8 team. Also in District 4 is Langdon, plus Warwick, North Star, and St. John. All right, here we go. Start of the third quarter. Looks like the Rockets will get the ball to start. Belquist gets it on the inbound. She had 10 first half points, including 2 threes and a bank 3. Worked over to Belquist. Now inside to Peterson. Catch and shoot on the inbound, and it's good, and she's fouled. And she'll have a chance for a 3-point play. She's got 9 points now. Peterson kind of struggled at the charity stripe in the first half. She was 1 of 6. That was the only free throws attempted for the Rockets. Let's see what she can do here now. 3-point play is complete. 10 points for the senior. The only senior on the roster for the Rockets. Only senior in the game. There's Nelson County does not have any seniors or juniors on the roster. All right, now we got a foul. And offensive. Yeah, call it on Ogden. That's her first team. So the Rockets get it back right by the bench. Head coach Gus Keever. It's going to be Isla Jacobson to trigger it in. Gets it into Belquist, and the Rockets will bring it up. Leading at 24-10. Right side, Jacobson now. Jada Schumacher in there. Here's Belquist. Peterson turns, shoots, and drops off. Nelson County battle underneath, and whistle. It's going to go to Nelson County. Oh, close first quarter. It was 9-7. New Rockford-Sheyenne led. And the Rockets, Chargers only put up 3 points the entire second quarter. They have the lead here now, 24-10. Blazy with it. Goes to the bucket and travels. First turnover here in the third quarter. They had 9 in the first half. All right, here are the Rockets back the other way. Belquist. Met by Blazy. Finds Weisenberger. Nice pass inside off the glass by Jacobson. No good. Rebound Blazy. Blazy will bring it up for the Chargers. Christensen to Lundeby for 3. Lundeby's got 9. All threes here for Lundeby, the 5'8" freshman. Check that. It's Blazy, rather, that made that one. Blaze, or was that Lundeby? I think that was Blazy. Here's a shot up, no good. And now we got a whistle and a foul. Ava Peterson commits her second team foul. So press put on by New Rockford-Sheyenne. And loose ball. Chargers get it back. Yeah, that was Lundeby that made that 3, rather. That's Lundeby, I should say. Lundeby's 3, that last 3. Okay, here's Belquist. Peterson finds Belquist long 2, no good. Board will be pulled down by Blazy. Blazy back to the way. Saturn now. Nice move underneath the bucket. Gives it to Blazy. She puts it up a point blank. Can't get it. Here's Peterson for the Rockets. Peterson back to the way and lost the ball and a foul. This is going to go on Cara Saturn. That's going to be her 3rd and second team. So Anderson will check in there for Nelson County, it looks like. Saturn will take a break. Here's Peterson with it for the Rockets. Belquist gets it back. 3-ball. Belquist misses everything. Weak side board. Nelson County. Now Peterson reaches in, tries to get it back. Be called for a foul. Peterson will pick up her third team foul, or actually second team foul. Press put on by the Rockets. Yeah, loose ball. Nice save, but right to the hands of Peterson. Turned over by Nelson County. Now we got a collision, and Nelson County gets the ball back. Here's Blazy with it. Blazy. Oh, knocked away. Nelson County with it. Back right by their bench. Right below us here in New Rockford. Blazy gets it into Christensen. 2-3 zone put on by the Rockets here. Christensen gets it back. Works the right side. Blazy with it now. $11-point lead. Allow it inside. And all alone the other way. And putting it in for 2 right before the shot clock expiration was Ella Lundeby. She's got 5 points all here in the third quarter. 24-15 cuts the gap to 9 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. With 4:37 to go in the third quarter, Belquist drives the foul the other way. This one's going to go on Ogden. That'll be her second and third team foul. Belquist at the line, actually fourth team foul. Emmy Belquist at the line for the Rockets. Free throws up and good for Belquist. She now has 11 points. That's her first free throw. She's 1-1 at the line. She'll have another one coming up. Next one is up and no good. Gets her own rebound. The putback, still no good. And Nelson County with the rebound. That's Anderson. She'll find Christensen. They'll bring it up. Christensen loses the handle, gets it back baseline, and loses the handle again. It's going to go out of bounds. 12 turnovers now on the Chargers. So Nelson County, or New Rockford-Sheyenne, the ball in the lead with 4:28 to go in the third quarter on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Right side now to Belquist. Here's Schumacher. They'll swing it over. Now it's going to be taken away, knocked away by Christensen, but that's Jacobson back with it. And now we got a whistle and a travel. First turnover on the Rockets, 6 in the contest. So here's Aubrey Christensen now for the Chargers. And, collision. Might be a blocking foul there on Schumacher. Schumacher picks up her second and third team. Back in there is Bria Ingalls, 5'1" sophomore. Over to Christensen for three. Got it! Aubrey Christensen, her first three. 25-18. Chargers slowly getting back in this one here with 3:56 to go in the third. Ingalls with it. Now Belquist. Peterson kicks it out. Here's Weisenberger along two. That's no good. Rebound will be pulled down by Nelson County. Chargers push it up. Ogden had to run it down. She gets it back. Here's Christensen. Driving is Lundeby off the glass and in for two. Lundeby sparking the comeback here. She's got 7 all in the third quarter. And timeout. Gus Keeber and the Chargers. 25-20. New Rockford-Sheyenne. 3:31 to go in the third. We'll be back.
Local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Whether you're local or driving through Carrington, make sure to stop into the Prairie Inn restaurant. They have the best breakfast and coffee, but they also have some of the best dinner and supper entrees too. The Prairie Inn is your breakfast, dinner, and supper headquarters. Stop in and you can sink your teeth into some tasty sandwiches and soups. Take a trip through the Express Line Salad Bar with hot entree and, of course, the delicious pies and desserts. Located right by the roundabout in Carrington. Call 701-652-3976.
Welcome back to New Rockford. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed our coverage so far here tonight. This District 4 girls basketball contest. Chargers have cut the gap to 5. As Lundeby has helped that comeback for the Chargers here. The Rockets now. Belquist drives and out of bounds. And last touch by the Rockets, it looks like, or the Chargers. So the Rockets get it back. Belquist on the inbounds. I'm going to get a whistle and a foul. It's beyond the Chargers. It's going to be on Saturn, it looks like. So actually, I'm sorry, Lundeby, that's her third. And 5th team. So Rockets will have double bonus here on out. In the third quarter anyway. Okay, here's Peterson's free throw. It's up and it is good. Ogden will check in. Free throw, next one is good. Peterson now 3 for 3 at the charity stripe after going 1 for 6 in the first half. All right, back to a 7-point advantage for New Rockford-Sheyenne. Here's Nelson County in the backcourt. Christensen, got to hurry. Christensen gives it to Blazy, and now we get a timeout. Gus Keeber. All right, we'll do the same. 27-20 Rockets. We'll be back.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
All right, go. Welcome back to New Rockford. Chargers will get the ball after the break. Have a chance to cut the lead here. Lazy gets in the back court, guarded by Belquist. Looks like Rockets are going to go man now. Kind of been zone most of the game now, man pressure. Riders Blazy. Blazy dribbles left wing, guarded by Belquist still. Fish inside, Obdam. Obdam travels. So New Rockford-Sheyenne will get the ball back here now. Can add to their lead with 2:47 to go in the third quarter on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Belquist jogs it up, met by Blazy about midcourt. Belquist swings it over to Jacobson. And shot up by Ingles off the glass and in. By number 4, Bria Ingles. That's her first 2 points. Second bank shot for the Rockets tonight. Bank is open here in New Rockford. Now we got whistle and a foul, push off by the Chargers. Aubrey Christensen will pick up her first and third team foul. Or sixth team, but it was a charge, so no free throws. All right, here's Belquist. Belquist gets a screen. Step back, 3-ball. Belquist drills it. Belquist 14, that's her third 3. Back to a 12-point lead. And now we got a whistle and a foul. This will be on Ingles. Bria Ingles picks up her third team foul. So our fourth team here, the Chargers now. Lazy gets it in, gets it back. Guarded by Emmy Belquist. Give it to Obdam at the free throw line. We got another foul. This will be a foul on Ingles. That's going to be 2 quick fouls on her, 2 personals now. Fifth team, so Nelson County will shoot double bonus here on out in the third quarter. Both teams in the double bonus now in the third. Haley Obdam will shoot some free throws. She is yet to score in the game for Nelson County. Free throws up and off the glass and no good. She'll get another one though. Free throw is off I don't know if it hit the rim. All right, here's Belquist back. Belquist. Here's a 15-footer, no good by Ingles. That's by Kinsley Ingles. Rockets over to Belquist. Fadeaway shot, no good. Rebound. Now we got a whistle and a foul. We have a foul on New Rockford-Sheyenne. And we'll take that long walk to the other side of the court for free throws. Peterson, I think, committed it. That's going to be her third. Nope, just a second, it looks like. All right, here is the free throw shooter for the Chargers, and it's up and no good. That's Sydney Anderson. Back in there is Ella Lundeby. Sydney Anderson at the line. Free throw for Anderson is up and drops off. Missed both. All right, 90 seconds to go in the third. Here's Belquist and the Rockets. Long two the other way. No good by Ingles. And Christensen got the ball, but steps out of bounds. So it'll be New Rockford-Sheyenne ball. Here's Belquist. Gets it back. 3-ball. Belquist. No good. Rebound tipped around, and Nelson County gets it. Now we got a whistle and a foul. This one's going to go on Peterson. I believe that's going to be her third now. And we'll take another long walk to the other side of the court for free throws for Nelson County. Sydney Anderson will shoot him. So far 0 for 2 at the line. Free throw. Next one is up and drops off. Sub Jacobson back in there, as is Weisenberger. Next free throw is up and no good. Missed with both. Rebound again, and the putback is good for Lundeby. Cuts the gap to 10. Here's a 3-ball. Ingles, a little bit too hard. Rebound. Weisenberger. It's taken away by a foul. It'll be a jump ball, actually. Nelson County gets it back. Here's Christensen. The rotating possession arrow goes to Nelson County. Press put on by the Rockets. Baseball pass. Blasey catches it. Blasey 1-on-1 the other way. Off the glass. Too hard. And Belquist gets the board with 55 seconds to go. Belquist will push it up. Belquist all the way coast to coast. Can't get it. And whistle and out of bounds. Stay Rocket ball. Here's Belquist. Belquist on the inbounds. Looking, gets it up top, and taken away by Nelson County. There's Blasey back to the way for the Chargers. Down by 10, 40 seconds. There's a 3-ball, no good by Lundeby. Rocket rebound. Jacobson will push it up. Nope, check that. That's Kinsley Ingles. Now here's Jacobson. Schumacher with it between the two circles. Here's Belquist, right wing. Belquist looks inside, lob it inside, over the head of Weisenberger and turned over. Got the Rockets down for 3 turnovers here in the third quarter. They got 8 in the game. Press put on by NRS Rockets. Christensen in the backcourt. Blasey with it for the Chargers. Seven seconds. Here's Blasey. Blasey drives to the bucket and off the glass. Nice move. At the buzzer. All right. One more quarter to go, folks. We'll have it for you next right here on YourLiveEvent.com. Your score is 32-24, New Rockford-Sheyenne.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve, so we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
What does it mean to be locally owned and operated? For Cenex, it means everything. It means that we know if you take your coffee to go or if you like to stay a while. It means we've helped Little Leagues get jerseys and local festivals get funding. It means we know what our communities need. So you'll always leave Cenex with a full tank, full of snacks, or full of smiles. Or all of the above. And that means the world to us. Cenex, powered locally.
Here we go. Fourth quarter coming up next. District 4 girls basketball tonight here in New Rockford on YourLiveEvent.com. 32-24, NRS leading it. They've led pretty much the whole way. Kind of back and forth first quarter, but 21-10 at the half, 32-24 here. It was 9-7 at the end of the first quarter. All right, Rockets will have it to start. Up by 8. Schumacher with it. Now Peterson. Liza Steele back in there. Here's Belquist, right wing. Gets a screen, dribbling. And try to work it across the lane. Knocked away. Coughs it up. Here's Nelson County back to the other way. They can cut the gap here. Man pressure back for the Rockets. Lazy up front. Bounce pass to Ovdom. Ovdom at the free throw line. Here's Christensen to Saturn. Saturn with it. Here's a 3-ball right wing. Got it! Good for Christensen. She's got 6. That's 2 threes. Back to a 5-point lead for the Rockets. A couple times the Chargers have gotten within 5. And the Rockets keep pulling away. Here's Belquist. See what happens here with 7 minutes to go in the game. Here's Peterson. Tries baseline. Kicks it out. Let's Steele with it. Almost lost it. Gets it back. Schumacher. Floater in the lane. Got it. Jada Schumacher has 4. 5'6" sophomore guard. Back to 34-27 now. Back to a 7-point advantage. Blazy to the bucket. The floater short. Gets her own rebound. Now we got a tie up. And the arrow points to the Chargers. Chargers will get it back. Kenley Blazy, the 5'6" sophomore guard with it. Blazy on the inbounds right to Belquist and turned over. Belquist, coast to coast, bounce pass. Peterson, and she's fouled. It's going to be on Christensen. That'll be her first team foul here in the fourth quarter. So the Rockets on the inbounds, get it to Peterson. Back to Belquist. She'll put up a 3-ball. No good. Weak side board pulled down by Haley Ovdom. And Christensen will bring it up to Blazy. Blazy now for the Chargers. Saturn will cut to the bucket. And dribbles underneath, and I think she stepped out of bounds. It'll be turned over. Press put on by Blazy. Here's Belquist. Belquist to Schumacher, baseline, back to Belquist, left wing. Peterson at the high post. Here's Belquist. Now we got a whistle away from the ball. Maybe the shot clock didn't go, I don't think. It's at 35. So it's 24 now. Shot clock's at 24. I don't think the shot clock went off. All right, here's New Rockford-Sheyenne back with it. Now Belquist. Lobs it inside to Peterson. Double team. Turns and shoots off the glass and in for 2. Nice move by Peterson. 36-27. And Saturn with it for the Chargers. Finds the cutter Blazy. She goes to the bucket. An offensive charging call. Oh, they're going to say it was. They're going to say it was a block. I thought it was. So they're going to say it was a foul. That's going to be Belquist. That'll be her first team. Here's a shot up and no good. That's going to be on Blazy at the free throw line. So now some discussion. They want the bucket to see if the bucket should count. Some discussion about whether it should count. Head coach Gus Keeber wanting the bucket to count. Now some more discussion. So it's 36-27. The Rockford-Sheyenne leading Nelson County here. 5:40 to go in the game. Now they're going to say it does count. And the bucket was good, or the free throw was good. So a 3-point play now. So it makes it, that cuts the gap 36-29. So they did count the bucket now. 5:38 to go. All right, here is New Rockford-Sheyenne. And loose ball, and it's going to be out of bounds. But the Rockets get it back. Here's Belquist. Get it to Peterson on the inbounds. Here's Steele with it. Steele over to Belquist. Belquist inside to Peterson in low post. Peterson turns, shoots too hard. Nelson County clears the board, and it's loose ball. And now we get a tie-up. Subs in there, 15 back in there. It's going to be Anderson. So here's New Rockford-Sheyenne back with it. So Belquist will trigger it in, and they get it in on Peterson on the inbound. She's fouled immediately. She'll be fouled by Lundby. So it's going to be on number 10. That's Lundby. That's her third. Second team. Peterson free throw is up and short. She'll get another one, though. Oh, they must have, what they did on that call is the offensive play, the bucket went in, the free throw was called off. I think that's what happened because it was 27. So, okay, free throw is good for Peterson there. 37-29, and now foul. Let's see, here's knocked away, so it's going to stay Nelson County ball. Now some discussion again. So 5:10 to go, 37-29 is your score. And the Chargers will get the ball back here. Christensen will trigger it in. Here's Blasey. Blasey knocked away, loose. Who's going to get it? A tie up. And it'll stay Charger basketball. It's a rotating possession arrow back to the Chargers. All right, Christensen now. Looks to Saturn. There's Christensen, 17 on the shot clock. Inside to Saturn. Bounce pass inside, a lot of traffic in there, and was to Anderson, and now it's going to be turned over. So Nelson County will get the ball, or cough it up to New Rockford-Sheyenne. Here is Weisenberger to the bucket. Off the glass, Peterson rebound, no good. Rebound cleared by Lundby. Saturn to Christensen. And throw it away. So 8 turnovers now on the Nelson County Chargers. They have, let's see, 17 in the game. All right, here the Rockets back to the way. Ingles with it to Peterson. Let's pass to Belquist. Nice pass. Belquist puts it up. Can't get it, but she's fouled. And she'll shoot 2. Foul is going to be on Anderson. That'll be her first. Third team. Belquist at the line. Emmy Belquist. Free throw is up and rolls around and drops in. She's 2 for 2 at the charity stripe tonight. And she has 15 points. Next free throw is up and good for the junior. 39-29. 10-point advantage for the Rockets with 4:13 to go on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Christensen has to hurry, gets it across the timeline. And try to work it to Anderson, but it's going to be out of bounds. All right, here is Ingles for the Rockets, over to Peterson now. Weisenberger long two, tore off the glass, gets her own rebound. Put back no good, gets another rebound. Rockets keep it alive. Belquist now. Weisenberger dishes inside, all alone, and the two the other way. For number 10, Kinsley Ingles, that's her first 2 points for the 5'2" 7th grader. Rockets back up now by 12 with 3:18 to go here in the contest. Loose ball. We had timeout head coach Gus Kieber. All right, we'll do the same. 41-29. Rockets lead at 3:10 to go. We'll be back to New Rockford.
At Bank Forward of Carrington, they're more than just your local bank. They are your financial partner for every step of life. Open a checking or savings account today and enjoy easy access to your money with personalized service that makes banking simple. Need insurance, tax assistance, or investment advice? Their experts are here to guide you. From everyday banking to long-term planning, Bank Forward has you covered. Bank Forward, your partner for financial success. Visit bankforward.com and build your financial future. Member FDIC.
All right, here we go. 41-29. Rockets lead it over Nelson County Chargers. All right, so Blasey will trigger it in for the Chargers. They're in need of some buckets here, down 41-29 with 3:10 left. They get it into Lundaby. Saturn gets it back. Over to Christensen now. Christensen skip pass left side to Lundaby. Blasey inside. There's Christensen now. 2 seconds on the shot. They got to hurry. Saturn at the shot clock buzzer. Almost went in. Rebound Peterson. Here's New Rockford-Sheyenne with 2:40 left. Belquist. Belquist right side beyond the arc. Here's Peterson. Peterson spins up front. Finds Weisenberger. Jada Schumacher with it. Oh, they're going to throw it away. 5 turnovers on the Rockets here. They got 10 in the contest. Christensen back to the way. Right side to Saturn. Saturn right wing. Spinning. Blasey. Double team. Goes to the bucket. And they're going to say offensive charge call. Or push off there. So foul is going to be on Blasey. That's her third. 4th team, so one more, and the Rockets will be in the double bonus. Here's Belquist. Peterson now. Finds Weisenberger. Man pressure put on by the Chargers. The dish inside. Peterson can't get it. Rebound, and the putback is good for New Rockford-Sheyenne. That's going to be good by the 7th grader Ingles. She's got 4 points. And that might be the dagger. 96 seconds ago, 43-29, New Rockford-Sheyenne. Chargers need some buckets. Here's Christensen. Lundaby over to Blasey. Blasey penetrating the floater. No good. Rebound Belquist. Emmy Belquist now. And now we got to push. It's going to go on Blasey. That's going to be her 4th and 5th team foul. So double bonus now here on out for the Rockets. Emmy Belquist at the line. She's 3 for 3 at the charity stripe so far tonight. She's got 16 points, including 3 threes. Free throws up and good. 4 for 4 now. Number 4 back in there. Bria Ingles, sophomore. Next one is up. Missed that one. 4 or 5. All right, here are the Chargers back to the way. Blasey. Christensen, 3 ball. No good. Weisenberger clears the boards. And all alone the other way for New Rockford-Sheyenne. The easy layup. is Ingalls. That's Bria Ingalls. And it's 46-29 now. The Rockets pulling away here late in the fourth quarter. Loose ball, still loose. Belquist has it. Now we got a whistle. And be a foul on Blasey. That might do it. She's going to have 5. So Blasey will follow out with 42 seconds to go. And she'll end up with 8 points in the game, including 2 threes. She had 2 threes in the first half. Obdam in there. Also in there is Steele. And number 21, Darby Azure, 5'11", sophomore. Belquist free throw coming. And that one's good for Belquist. And there's going to be number 13, Elise Guler, 5'5", 8th grader. Hit a 3-ball the other night in Pingree. Here is Belquist. Free throw is up and in and out. Nelson County rebound. Christensen. And we got a whistle. Fouls on Schumacher. That'll be her 4th. Oh, no, wait. It might have been Ingalls. Nope, number 3. That's Steele. That's 3 on Steele. Second team foul. Anderson with it. Lundaby works it inside, or the shot inside. No good by Obdam. And Rockets get it back. Nope. Here's Nelson County shot up, and it rolls around and in for Anderson. That's her 6th point. Shot clock's going to be off now. And a 16-point lead for the Rockets. Steele just has to dribble it out here. 10 seconds. And that's going to be your final. 47-31. New Rockford-Sheyenne victorious over Nelson County. With the win, the Rockets will get their District 4 victory, their first one in as many games, 1-0 now, and they'll improve to 3-5 overall. Nelson County will fall to 0-1 in the district and 3-5 overall. So both teams 3-5, and then Nelson County 0-1 in the District 4 standings. New Rockford-Sheyenne 1-0. All right, 47-31 your final. We'll come back with our post-game report from New Rockford right after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Looking for your next ride? Make your move to Bassett Motors of Carrington, your hometown destination for new and used vehicles. From the latest Chevy and Buick models to certified pre-owned deals you can trust. They've got it all right off of Highway 281. No matter your budget, there's a vehicle here with your name on it. Need maintenance? Their parts and service pros keep you rolling with expert care and honest prices. Call 701-652-2955 or visit BassettMotors.com. Stop by Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends. Right off Highway 281 in Carrington, Bickett Insurance is your trusted hometown choice for protection that fits your life. They are your local auto owners insurance agency, offering auto, home, farm, business, and life. Fast answers, friendly help, and coverage you can count on. That's the Bickett way. Serving Foster and Stutzman counties and throughout the state of North Dakota. Bickett Insurance of Carrington, your local auto owners insurance agency, protecting what matters most. Stop in today or visit BickettINS.com. Real people, real protection. At Carrington Dental Care, they treat you like family. Meet Dr. Chaz Bauer and Dr. Jay Bauer, your friendly neighborhood dentists who care about your smiles. Join their family of happy patients. Whether it's routine checkups or cosmetic dentistry, they're dedicated to making your smile shine. Join the countless families who love coming to Carrington Dental Care, trusted by our community for years. Visit them online at thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801. Schedule your appointment today. At Sendak Cooperative, we are proud to be your trusted full-service grain, agronomy, and energy choice for our communities in central North Dakota. For all of your grain, agronomy, and energy decisions, they are proud to support our local farmers and communities we work and live in. With our state-of-the-art facilities and dedicated team, we ensure your farming operation will be looked at with care and efficiency. Whether you're looking for marketing decisions, agronomy needs, fuel for your operation, or a hot cup of coffee at their C-stores, Sendak Cooperative has you covered. Visit them online at sendakcooperative.com to learn more about how they can serve you. Sendak Cooperative, proud to serve our communities in central North Dakota.
Transform your home with Central City Lumber, your one-stop shop for all your home improvement needs. From showplace cabinets, stylish flooring, and Valspar paint, they have everything you need to bring your vision to life. Their expert team is here to help you choose the perfect materials and provide expert advice for your project. Plus, they build custom portable homes that can be moved anywhere in North Dakota. Visit Central City Lumber in Carrington today and see why they're the go-to destination for home improvement. Central City Lumber, quality you can build on.
At Central Pharmacy, we're more than just a pharmacy. We're your neighborhood destination for healthcare, home decor, and clothing. Pick up your prescriptions and see what else we have to offer. With 2 convenient locations, we're always close by when you need us. Visit us in Carrington, where you'll find everything from everyday medications to one-of-a-kind gifts. Or stop by our New Rockford store, offering fast service, personal care, and that perfect item for any occasion. Central Pharmacy, 2 locations, 1 mission, caring for you every day.
Welcome back to New Rockford. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for tuning in here. And another one in the books. This is going to go to Rockford-Sheyenne as they beat Nelson County tonight, 47-31. Rockford-Sheyenne 1-0 in District 4 now and 3-5 overall. Nelson County drops to 0-1 in District 4 and 3-5 overall. And at the end of the first quarter, it was 9-7 New Rockford-Sheyenne. Halftime was 21-10 Rockets. At the end of the 3, they led 32-24, and the final here 47-31. Chargers would get within 5 several times, but just couldn't quite cut the lead more, and the Rockets hold on for the victory here tonight over Nelson County, rather. We'll check out the stats here. We've got to get to head coach Elliot Belquist in our post-game report here. I think Coach Belquist will join us on our post-game report. Grab that mic there for me, Coach. And thanks, Coach, for joining us here. And let's talk a little bit about this one here tonight. Is nice win. You get that District 4 victory in as many games. You're 1-0 in the district, so nice win tonight here for the Rockets.
We'll take a 2-game win streak.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fought hard. Just at times we have trouble scoring, and they had that little run. They cut it to 5 or 7. I can't really remember, but hand it to our girls. They kept the defensive pressure on and got some big rebounds down the stretch to extend that lead. So that was good to see.
Kind of went zone and then man-to-man a little, kind of changed it up tonight, right, against the Chargers?
Yeah, they got kind of hot a little bit there in the fourth there, or third, and we left a few girls open, so we thought we'd change it up a little bit and see if we can get them out of the rhythm, and then went back to it. So yeah, nice little change up. I thought they executed it well, and no, just some big shots, big rebounds down the stretch was really what I thought was a key.
I had Ava Peterson, the senior, down for 15, and Emmy Belquist with 18. So double figures for those 2 players tonight. So
yeah, I thought Emmy played a great game. She got some early buckets to go in, so I helped her confidence. And I know she was a little upset after last game. I don't think she scored until the 3rd or 4th quarter, but it's good to see her hit some of those and get that confidence. And Ava, we know she's going to scrap in there and find a way. Eyes are on her all the time. So yeah, she just has to fight for them and get the ugly rebounds and putbacks and get to the foul line.
Okay, sounds great. So let's see. You got the weekend off, and then another District 4 matchup. You're going to be in Rolla on Monday, right? North Prairie?
Yeah, a Rollette, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't watched much on them yet. I know a couple of their players, but other than that, I haven't really looked into them yet. We'll do that this weekend. We get a good day off tomorrow and come in Sunday and prepare for them.
Okay, sounds great. Well, thanks so much for joining us here, and then if you can send Ava up, we'll get her on the air too. Okay. So, all right, thanks so much. Yep, that's head coach Elliot Belquist joining us on our post-game report. And we want to thank Elliot for taking time and chatting with us here on yourliveevent.com. And we'll try and get a word with Ava. She'll be our player of the game here tonight from New Rockford here. So we'll try and get Ava up here shortly. Let's recap the stats. Oh, here she comes. Okay. So we'll get Ava up here. Go ahead and grab that mic, Ava. You have a seat for me. So Ava Peterson joins us now. Thanks, Ava, for joining us here. And how does it feel to win Nelson County, get that District 4 victory out of the way, the first game here, too?
Yeah, we went into this game knowing it was a district game, and we're a scrappy team. We're really young, and whatever we put out there is all of our effort, and that's what it takes. I mean, scrap it up till the end, which we kind of did.
You're the only senior out there for New Rockford and Nelson County, so how does that feel playing out there, the only senior on the court and even the bench and everything?
With my team, I just take it as like I'm a leader out there. I need to be the best leader I can for my teammates, and it's what it comes down to. And I lean on my girls for effort, and they lean on me for my effort, and I couldn't ask for a better group.
All right, who else do you think helped contribute to the win?
In Roulette.
Okay.
Yeah, another district game.
So how big is that game going to be on Monday night for the Rockets?
It's another big one. We get wins where we can, and this is another one where we feel like we can scrap it up and be just as competitive and bring it down to the end and get that win.
Okay, awesome. We'll let you go. Stay right here. I'm going to take a break, and we're going to get a picture of you for our post-game report. You're a player of the game, too, by the way. So
thank you.
All right, you bet. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
All right, welcome back here to New Rockford. We got to get to our post-game announcements and everything. We got to get to our Agassiz Precision Ag play of the game, your local precision planting dealer, Agassiz Precision Ag of Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. I lost my camera. I wonder if Gus, you want to come on up? I lost my camera, so we have to use our other camera here. Gus, come on up and have a seat there. Thanks, Gus, for joining us on our post-game report. And just fall to the Rockets here. So give us your thoughts on this one. Some things that went well, maybe some things that need to work on for the Chargers basketball here.
Yeah, I thought we played some good minutes here and there. It definitely wasn't a complete game of 32 minutes or anything like that, but I thought we did some good things as far as the first quarter, it was 9-7. Going into halftime, it was 21-10. So we had that one quarter where we only scored 3 points. And, their 2-3 defense is kind of meant to slow teams down. The 2-2-1 press they run, it's meant to kind of speed you up and get you playing faster than you want to play. And then when you get into the half court, that 2-3 makes you have to make 8, 9, 10 passes in order to kind of get that good look that you're looking for there. And I honestly thought we did a better job in the second half. We ended up with 31 points. Plain and simple, it's hard to win games when you're only scoring 31 points out there. But considering we only had 10 points in that first half, I thought it was good progress anyway. I thought it was a good way to look at it, especially coming off of Tuesday's game against Dakota. So I thought there were some good things there. And then, like I said, with this young group of 8th graders, freshmen, and sophomores that we got out here, it's good experience from a lot of them. Some of them were playing junior high basketball last year, and it's a completely different world. So a lot of good things I thought kind of came out today. And it wasn't the outcome we were necessarily looking for, but. And, even looking at the box score, I don't remember if it was 47-31 or whatever it was, but I thought it was a closer game all the way through there. And I think we had it down to about 6 points, I think, with a few, just a few minutes left. So, like I said, a lot of good things to come out of there and definitely some things to also work on, but definitely some positives anyway.
Yeah. For your team, I had Blasey down with 8, Christensen 6, and Anderson 6. So, and then Lundeby too. She had some good shots there to kind of help that comeback in the second half.
Yeah, she was another kid out there that she was just straight up junior high basketball last year, and she hasn't played any, and when you're coming in as a freshman, you like to develop them slowly, give them some JV time, maybe sprinkle in a little bit of varsity time here and there. It's like, no, you're starting varsity. You're going to learn the hard way right off the bat too. So, really good experience for some of these kids. Like I said, against the Dakota game, I thought we were a little bit timid. I don't like the word scared necessarily, but I thought we were a little timid about certain things going on there. And like I said, I thought it was good experience for these kids, and I got a good feeling there's probably a good chance we're going to see these guys in the district tournaments as well here too.
Okay, so let's see. You got Monday, number 1, Benson County, right?
Yeah, that's kind of a game you look on the schedule and you just know you're going to have a battle there. They're undefeated. They're the number 1 team in state. They're the defending state champions. We know Brian Kenner and their team very, very well over there. We know what they like to do. The main thing is in basketball here, it's easy to get caught up on wins and losses here, but you really just want to focus on playing hard every single possession and then letting everything fall where it falls necessarily. And we're going to have to come out there and give it everything we possibly had. And like I said, play hard every possession. And, you can't beat yourself with a team like that. You got to limit your turnovers. You got to limit them to one shot and box out there, but they're a very good team for a reason. And honestly, it's a challenge. You look forward to that every single day, and that's just, you got to go out there and you got to play the game. So.
Okay, sounds great. Well, thanks so much for joining us on our post-game report, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You bet. That's not a problem. So that's it, Coach Gus Keeber joining us on our post-game report. And we're going to quickly wrap things up here as they're trying to shut down. So we got to get to our Enbridge, Life Takes Energy, Enbridge Energy for Life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Our player of the game brought to you by Enbridge. That's going to go to Ava Peterson. 15 points for Ava tonight and doing a nice job for the Rockets. And then we also got to get to our Agassi Precision Ag play of the game. And I'm going to go with that. It was a steal and a layup by Peterson with 3:24 to go in the second quarter. It was a nice steal and 2 points for Peterson. So that's our Agassi Precision Ag play of the game. All right, well, that's going to do it for our broadcast here tonight. I want to thank all of our sponsors. And please remember, folks, to support the businesses who support these Wiley broadcasts. And thanks again to Athletic Director Elliot Belquist here in New Rockford for all the hospitality. We really appreciate it. And so we're going to sign off from New Rockford. Once again, your final, New Rockford-Sheyenne wins it. District 4 contest victory here tonight over Nelson County, 47-31.